Hi guys, welcome to God's Mother Education's YouTube channel. My name is Yagazie Eguare, as you already know. And today we're going to be talking about internship. This is such an important topic for me, and I'm sure for a lot of creatives and also photographers. So, a little background, I personally did not do any photography internship before I started my photography journey. And when I look back, if there were anything that I would say, okay, just a tiny bit of regret, like how they'll say when you were, what would you tell your younger self if you could go back and do it again? How would you do it again? That is one of the things that I would have said, please, I would have just gone ahead my life and just make my life a little easier, because I jumped into the blue ocean, right? And it was only by the grace of God that the ocean did not swallow me. So from that, I became more and more interested and very invested in internship. And really, what is internship? Internship is it's a training period in which either a student or a creative or anybody goes into an organization, goes into a company, goes to to an established organization to work for a given period of time, to gain experience, to gain skills, sometimes paid, sometimes not paid. So that period is it's a period of learning. It's a period of serving. It's a period of growing. It's a period of, gaining a lot of experience for a specific time window, for that to happen. And an internship is quite a dicey topic when it comes to the creative industry, or it is a topic that a lot of people talk about. But I think and I believe that also a lot of people also don't even know what internship really entails. Now, I have gotten the privilege of having several interns pass through Gazmado Studios and pass through my leadership. So I have seen what people think internship is, and then usually what the experience is afterwards. First and foremost, I think there is an understanding. You have to understand, first of all, that internship is a form of training. Like how you go to school, but this time around, you're not going to a structured schooling environment to get trained or to learn. You're going to an organization, you're going to a company, you're going to work for someone, and within that period, you're going to be trained and you're going to gain experience. Another thing is that because it's also not a structured schooling system, the responsibility of learning is on the intern. It is not on the business owner. It is not on the person that you went to train. The responsibility, the full responsibility of how much you're going to get out of an internship experience or an internship period is fully 100% dependent on the intern. So you don't go into somewhere to do an internship. You're saying, oh, you're going to do this, you're going to learn this. These are the list of things. This person has to teach you this, this person has to teach you that. It doesn't need to work like that. You have to take full responsibility of how much you're going to learn, and that comes from how much you're going to give, how much service you're going to render with your time, with your experience, with your skills, with every single thing, and with your intentionality to making sure you maximize the time that you're going to be spending there. Now, the third thing I'm going to mention is, for you to be able to get something out of an internship experience, there has to be a time factor put into it. There is absolutely no way that you can expect to gain the whole world if you want to do an internship for 1 month or for 3 months. What I personally believe, if you decide that you want to go for internship, the minimum time that anyone should spend in an internship position or under an internship training should be 6 months. Most companies, most organizations would never give any internship below 1 year, and that is because there is only so much you can learn in that period, unless you just want it to be a parasitic relationship where you're just saying, you're there to just go and be taking, and it never really works that way. So if you're at the place where you think that, what, I need to learn now, I need to go and intern, give that process time. And I would say give it a minimum of 6 months to 1 year for you to say you're committing this time to be able to do internship. So we're going to go into 5 benefits of internship. Possibly you are at a place where you're trying to think about, oh, what do I need to do now? I need to intern, or you're just really wondering, is this something that is important to me? Why do I need to go into it? So 5 benefits of internship. The first benefit is that internship gives you a soft landing. Hey, and this is so important. When you come into a new skill, or when you come into a new city, when you come into a new business, right? What you think it is always different from what it actually is, right? There is so much you don't know about the business terrain, the skills, people, service. There's so much you don't know. So it's like me then when I said I jumped into the blue ocean, and it was only by the grace of God that I get drowned and swallowed. That's exactly what it is. So what internship does is that it gives you a soft landing, in the sense that you have so many things you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about business. You don't have to worry about clients. You don't have to worry about, there are so many things, because there is somebody that is taking responsibility for all of those things, so that you have the mental capacity needed for you to train within that time. Now, when you're just starting and you're still combining training with managing clients, with running business, with thinking about how the money is going to come, with thinking about how you're going to post on in social media, with thinking about it's a lot, and already you're in a place where you don't know a whole lot of things, so it's easy for you to drown in that position. So it gives you a soft landing. Now, the second thing is, internship gives you clarity and direction. There is absolutely nothing as important as clarity, and in fact, clarity is everything. Once you are clear on where you want to go or where you don't want to go, it becomes easier for you to reach your potential or achieve some of the goals that you have set for yourself. Now, with internship, because it gives you the opportunity to experience diverse things, right? You experience how it is to shoot this, to shoot that, to do this, you do this. You already know, you start to observe and pay attention to yourself and pay attention to the things that you love, the things that you don't like, the things that, oh my God, I didn't know that this is how it is. Oh, this is definitely not going to be me. Oh, this is definitely not what I want. Oh, this is definitely what I want. It gives you that clarity of purpose, clarity of, and direction as to what direction you want to take with your creative business, with your craft, with your skills, with every single thing that you have to do. And with that clarity, it makes it easier for you to go on that journey. So what it would have taken you, because without internship cuts down, some people, it would take them like 7, 4, 3, 2 years to find direction. Oh, finally I've gotten, because they'll be testing different waters, and within that period it's like you're struggling. Internship will can cut down 3 years into 6 months for you, or 1 year, and there is absolutely nothing like direction. Direction will always trump speed. Now, the third thing that internship does for you is that it gives you an opportunity to grow. And especially if you're privileged enough to be under a great leadership, right? Because you have access to mentorship, right? You have access to a certain level of guardians. I mean, you're working with someone that has been there for a number of years. You're just coming in for 1 year. You can't compare the experience that you have in a couple of months with someone that has been there for 10, 15, 20 years. People pay lots and thousands of money to just sit down with someone and have a conversation with that person, because you want to be able to tap into that person's wisdom. Now, with internship, you have the privilege to work close up and hand in hand with that. So you have an opportunity to be guided and to be mentored, and especially if you're privileged to be under a great leadership, and it gives you that gift of access, and it is really, really priceless. So that growth that comes with it, you can't quantify it with money. And that's the truth. And you can't get it anywhere else. You can't buy it in the market, right? The level of growth, what it can, even just one word that is being spoken to you, that you want to make a decision, you have someone to talk to. You want to do this, you have someone to talk to. I think it is exceptionally priceless. When I was growing as a photographer, that was one of the things that, I needed so much, because it was almost like I was almost lost in every single thing. Oh, I don't know what to do about this. Oh, who do I talk to? Oh, who can just give you, who can, I remember I would write so many even letters, and to just people that I thought that they were there to just say, okay, please, can you mentor me, can you guide me, can you help me? And then I'll say, if only I had the opportunity to just work under someone for just be trained under someone, it would just make this journey so much easier for me. The fourth thing that internship does is that it gives you the opportunity to build relationships and connections. It makes it so much easier for you to build relationships, because you're leveraging on relationships that have already been built by other people. And through service, right, you're able to build this new relationship, build new networks, connect to more people, and see and expose yourself to more relationships that ordinarily you cannot do by yourself, right? First of all, the relationship, it allows you to build internally first, right? With the people that are probably going to be working with you, people that you're the business owner or your mentor, building that relationship, and also building relationship outside. It teaches you about actually how to manage relationships, manage business, manage client relations, manage all of those things. So again, you're not lost, in the journey, as if you decide you now want to go and be on your own. It gives you that opportunity to leverage on what has already been built and learn exactly how to grow from there. Now, the final thing the final point I'm going to be sharing today, the fifth thing that internship does for you is experience. Experience. You get to grow your skills. You get to do a whole lot more. You get to build experience without the pressure that comes with business, right? You're growing your skills, you're doing a whole lot more than you would normally do, right? Because again, you don't need to worry about how you're going to get this one client, you're going to get this one. You're working in a place where they are exposed to so much work. So you're doing a lot in a shorter time. So that way you're growing through repetition, right? Because by yourself, you probably shoot once in a week, or you probably shoot twice in a month, right? But with internship, you're doing it a lot more than you normally do, right? And that is exactly how you're going to build that experience, build that skill, because you're doing it a whole lot more than you normally would. And you're definitely better than someone that is doing it once in a while. So this experience that you build in this period, it truly cannot be bought with money. And that's the truth. And that's why experience is also part of the value that comes with when you get to a certain level, and clients, a certain level of clients want to work with you. The fact that you can pick up a camera and you're confident in what you're going to get, right? Than someone who is just like, I'm not really sure because I've not done this. But with internship, you have seen it being done. You have been exposed to different conditions of things. You've been exposed to different scenarios. So you are more confident in your ability to handle clients. You're more confident in your ability to, whether you're shooting indoor or shooting outdoor, you're more confident in your ability to, do different things because of the exposure that you have gotten over that period. That means you have a stronger and better experience than someone else who doesn't. It has a buying power that is connected to it, because again, you can say that you have worked here, you have been able to do this, you have been able to do that, you have been able to do this. And I think that's, that makes you as a person more viable, and it also makes your business more viable. So I think, this has been, it's been a bit long, but I hope that through this point that I have shared, you've been able to pick out why it's important for you right? Especially if you're at that stage, to consider an internship opportunity at a business, at an organization, or anywhere else. An internship is a very, very broad topic. So we're going to be giving, and it's going to be, we're going to release it in series, because I'm going to be talking about different things with regards to internship. So definitely look out for the next video. And if you've not subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? We're going to be releasing videos every single week, and you want to be the first person to know exactly when we do this. And one more thing you must do after you subscribe is share this video to other photographers, creatives that this would be beneficial for them. Don't hold it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.